Hello, my beautiful Soul Tribe family. This is Mimi. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you've been rocking with me, thank you for all your love and support. Thank you for everyone that booked a private session with me. And thank you for all the prayer. If you're hearing this message, God wants you to know that you and your spouse, this topic that I'm going to talk about, I know a lot of people are very sensitive to it. People don't like to talk about it, but we're going to talk about it. You and your spouse, when it comes to your sex life, God is going to be an amazing sex life. It's almost like if you're hearing this message is triggered for a lot of people, like people who's been molested or people who's went through stuff that, sexual as a kid, or people who just have low sex drive, or people that's like sex is not the biggest trait, like they're not good at it, or they nervous, they're scared, they don't like to have sex. So God said, I'm going to heal you. I'm going to heal your sexual life. That's what God was telling me, because it's about to be 5 years for me since I've been celibate. And I'm telling God, like, I haven't been touched by nobody for years. So I just want to make sure I still got it. So this message, if you hear it, you still got it. But God is going to heal your sexual life. That's what I see. Something that was connected to your past, whether, I don't know, you was touched when you was a little kid, or you was nervous, or the people that came in your life, they just, what you expect sex was supposed to be was not pleasurable. It was probably pain or rush or unsatisfied. So God is saying that, many of you love the idea of being married, but you don't think about being married. You have to see everything from every part of it, from the spiritual side, mental side, emotional side, even sexual side. You want to have a husband that provide for you, that do everything for you, but now you're going to have to also have a sexual life, and you have to make sure that, you and your husband, what I see is that God is going to make sure that your sex life is consistent. I will use the word consistent, because you're going to be so in love with each other, where you adore each other. Many of you, like, your spouse can't keep their hands off of you. They love language might be physical touch. They might like want to touch you, hold you, hug you. Like, that might be their love language. And if someone like you who's not used to people touching you, or used to people giving you physical affection, it might come as a little weird to you, or you might be nervous because, hey, do I have to reciprocate that back? But God said, don't worry, your marriage just coming. And the reason you're hearing this message, because many of you have asked God hey, if I get a husband right now, and when my husband come right now, will everything work out? And you have asked God, hey, I have not been having sex, or I'm not sexual like that. I'm not in the dating world. Nobody's touching me. I'm waiting for my husband. So will I still have it when my husband come? And God said, yes, you will still have it, because you're going to have someone that's coming into your life that's so patient with you. Whatever you're going through, they're going to like basically hold your hands and walk you through it. So your husband is going to be so patient with you. Whatever trauma you've been through, or stuff that you've been through that you have been working on yourself, your husband going to work with it with you. So let's say you meet your husband, you're not a sexual person like that. He's going to work with you to the fact that your body going to, almost like crave this man, because this is a divine love that's coming for you. This is a love that where God is sending you. It's ordained. It's not from the world. So because it's not from the world, what the world would say like a karmic relationship, this is not a karmic relationship. This is a divine relationship, divine love. Divine relationship means that God sent that to you. not the relationship from your past where you chose it, you met someone and you did your thing and it did not work out. Heartbreaking was involved. When it's a divine relationship that comes upon your life, it's because God have a specific divine mission. You and this person have some type of mission you must complete together. And you cannot do it by yourself. He cannot do it by himself. So God is putting you up with partnership with people that's going to elevate you and help you and make you be the best version of yourself. You don't need nobody to complete you because only God can do that in yourself. But this person that's coming upon your life is going to basically make your life easy. You had a hard life. Now God is going to make you have a soft life. So if you're hearing this message, be prepared, because when this person just boom, just pop in your life, you have to be ready. You might think that you are ready. Hey, Mimi, I'm ready. But are you ready in all aspects? Are you ready in all forms? Like if you have a husband right now today, you meet someone right now today, you get married right now. Is your sexual life, is it good? Do you have unhealed trauma? Do you have stuff like that you have to take care of? So you and your husband going to be sexual compatible. It's like your sex life going to work for you. If you're hearing this message, if you so much into each other, you want to have sex every day, hey, go for it, because that's your husband. If it's 3 times a week, go for it. But I see that the sexual compatibility, you're going to have a great sex life. That's a topic that, people are so scared to talk about. But yes, God is going to heal your womb. God is going to heal your love life. God is going to heal your heart. So, and you're going to have a great sex life with your husband or your wife if you're listening to it. You're going to be so compatible. This person might take you on, on ecstasy. This person might show you, new stuff that you are comfortable in trying. It's almost like if you was a shy person, this person might open you up and show you different things, show you how you can satisfy each other, be intimate with each other. So, and the intimacy is not just about sex. It's going to be just about how you'll wake up in the morning, kiss each other, how you say goodbye to each other if you go to work, how you're just so holding hands is intimacy, dancing with each other, cooking with each other. So the intimacy is not just going to be just in the bedroom alone. You're going to have this wonderful intimacy where you just love being so close to each other, touching each other. You have never been in love. For the first time, you're going to be in love. You're going to know what love is when someone actually loves you. When I mean they love you, they can't keep their hands off of you because they love you. So I'm telling you, welcome to a great life. Not only this, your husband, your spouse is coming to make your life at ease, but it's almost like they're going to open you up to new ideas, new information. It's almost like they're going to help you be more open, be more receptive to blessing, to miracle, to pleasure, to good stuff. You're not just going to be like a boring person, miserable person. You're going to be joyful, happy, pleasurable. You're going to be in a marriage where you're making money together, you're doing God's will, and this person is satisfying you, you satisfying this person. You love kissing, you love holding hands, you love dinner dates, you love going out. Anything that have to do with the both of you, the intimacy is going to be very high. I'm seeing that you will not be able to keep your hands off each other. So that was a confirmation. That was from my other phone. So if you're hearing this message, you're going to have a great sex life. I know before I made this message, I was like, oh my God, most people don't want to hear about sex. But God said, hey, tell them about it. So it's time for you to be open about it. Know that, hey, if you get married right now, someone approach you, you get into a relationship, you get married, you're going to have sex. So If sex make you feel uncomfortable, you need to pray about it. You need to ask God to heal you, whatever part that, make you feel uncomfortable or ick about it. Get rid of that, because you're having someone that's coming into your life that's going to want to be intimate with you. Yes, they're going to want to be all that lovey-dovey, kissing, holding your hands, and, make love to you. And you're going to enjoy it. You're going to enjoy it because that's going to be your husband, and you're going to feel good. It's not going to feel ick or yucky, and you're going to be so attracted to each other, which means you're both in love with each other. So it's not one-sided relationship where one like each other, the other one's like, oh, I don't know, I'm just tolerating this situation. No, this is going to be two people that's in love with each other. They can't keep their hands off each other. And it doesn't matter what age you are. I don't want to hear, Mimi, I'm this age. No. Love have no age limit. When this person come to you, this person might have a little higher sex drive than you. So it's time for you to open up and just know that, hey, sex is part of life. Without sex, you will not be born. Without sex, none of us will be born. If my parents did not have sex, I would not be here. If your parents did not have sex, you would not be here. So sex is part of life. So get used to it. And, and God say, I'm bringing pleasure to you. I heard the word pleasure. So pleasure is, hey, you need to feel good. You've been going through a lot in life. Now it's time for you to feel good. So you having a person that's coming into your life that's going to make you feel good in the emotional side, on the physical side, spiritual side, but also on the intimacy side. Hey, if you have never been touched for years, you don't know what sex is like, you haven't been in that department, hey, you about to come in that department right now. So, hey, open up your mind and just know that, hey, I got to do that. Yes, you got to do grown folks business. You about to be part of the grown folks business, love making, touching each other, all that stuff. Because, hey, your husband, hey, he can't keep staring at you, keep loving you, and he's going to want sex. So this message is not for everyone, but yeah, if you're the person that don't really like having sex, or you haven't had sex for a long time, sex made you feel uncomfortable, whatever it is, you need to heal that part of yourself, because you have someone that's coming in that's going to want to be all intimacy. Like your husband, you're going to have to be the one that put a limit on it, because your husband is going to be the type of person that want to have sex with you every day. You got to be the one like, no, 3 times a week or 5 times a week, whatever, 1 time a week, whatever the amount that you can take. But he's going to have that energy. And it's not just the energy of just him want to have sex with you. It's just the love that he so love you so much. And he's the type of person, his love language is physical touch, is gift giving, is providing, is protecting. So he's just gonna be a man, and hey, do what he gotta do. So you just gotta be on the receiving end, and you gotta reciprocate. You want this husband to give you everything, provide for you, and make life so great, but you're gonna have to be open as a wife. And when this man wants sex, you're going to have to give it to him. And it's not going to be forced sex, because this is a divine love. This is going to be when you want it. But I see you're going to want it all the time. You're going to have a new sex drive you never have before, because this man touch is going to, oh my God, just when he touch your body, just going to be so in sync. It's like, yes. Yes, and you're going to know why it never worked out with everybody from the past, because they were not the one. Your husband is the one. And that's your true relationship, your true divine ordained relationship from God. This is not a relationship that's coming from the world where the person is confused, abused. This relationship you will not have to force it, cry for it, beg for it. It's all going to be in divine order. And this is the message that I want to share with you. So if you hear this message, your sex life is changing. Your sex life is changing. That's why God is showing me. And I know this is a topic most people don't like to talk about, but hey, you're gonna have a husband that's gonna be in that have that energy, and plus you're probably gonna be feeding him so good, he's gonna have that energy. So get ready to feel pleasurable. That's the word I could say. Get ready to feel good, in the love department. You are gonna be in the love department. Like, you're not gonna be lacking nothing in life. Not no money, not no pleasure, love, health. You're gonna have it all. Because this is your time, your divine timing for you to have everything. Because you have been through a cycle where you went through so many life lessons, you went through hell. Now you have to get a little heaven. And you don't have to die to get that heaven. You're gonna have your heaven on earth. That's why God's saying you're gonna have your heaven on earth. And this husband that's coming for you, that's your divine justice. That's the message that I had the yesterday message, that your husband is your divine justice. God is going to give you this man, and you're going to be able to take over the world and do great and many good things, and you're going to make sure that you give God the glory. So that's the message that I have. I want to share with you. Your sex life is about to be the best. I see it. If I'm telling you, you're going to feel different. Like, you're going to wake up every day just a happy person because you all taken care of at all level. So that's the message that I have. I want to share with you. If you would like to book a private session with me, go ahead and send me your information. Also, if you want me to pray for you, I will do that. Everyone, continue to pray for me and my father. If you would like to purchase one of my Amazon journal book, or if you want to book a private session with me, so all that funding will help me to pay for his medical bill, which is very high. But that's the message that I have. I want to share with you. I hope you have an amazing day. Bye-bye.